Okay, this is the second video. There'll be a door work video 1. You can probably look for that. Should be there on the top right hand side somewhere. So the previous video I removed the cover. Basically, to do that I undid the screws. This is what the screws go into, and I lifted the panel up and off. I had to remove the door lever, the door rest or the armrest. I had to lift this door opener bar so that it sat like that, and the electric controls so they'd fit through the door panel. But to get the door panel off, I also had to hold the door lever or the door opener open just to pass it through. Okay, so I'm just about to convert from electric to manual. The reason for that is reliability. This door gets closed a fair amount, and unfortunately the electric setup here has fallen through because the holes have worn out and it's all fallen through inside. To refit it, I just pass it back through. You've got one bar here. You may be able to see this running through here. One of the wheels are sitting inside there. That's the electric framework, and one of the wheels are sitting inside this bar here. I don't know whether it will show up there or not. So that's the bottom one that runs down there. The rest of the unit is in there. And the other two swivel bars or swivel points, the top one runs in there, and you can see the wheel in the track. That's the window, and the track is at the bottom of the window. You might be able to see the glass there. That's the glass, and that's the track underneath the window. So the two wheels facing outwards, they run in the track, and the back one is through there. Again, the bottom one runs through this small piece of track that's located running along just there, and the top bar runs along the bottom of the window. And the spring and the mechanism is there, and the motor sits down there. So to refit the electric motor one, you'd set it all up. You put all the wheels back in the track. You can probably see there that's ready to come through, and you have to bring the bottom bit over a bit. And but before you do that, you install your electric motor. Possibly before you put the wheels in. I'm not really sure. You'll need a clamp or something to hold the window up. This falls off. I'm not really sure what would happen if the glass dropped down, but you want to be very wary of keeping the window up and how it's all going. You don't want that to come loose. So you might be able to see it better. That's the top one. The wheels don't turn anymore on this unit because of time. It's 40 years old, and I don't know, maybe these have, when it's fallen off, these have hit something and they no longer turn. So anyway, that's the top one, that's the second one, and that's going down to this small track here. So to remove it, you just slide the wheels off the track and you bring it out through this hole. And you can put your hand down there just to guide it through. It's hard to film because I've got limited space, but I'll try and set the camera up and see what we get. you get this one on, back in there's a bit of a notch out of the bottom of the track here. So we've got the track underneath the window. There's a bit of a notch, and you put your wheel through that notch, but it's back there somewhere. The notch is on the bottom of the track there. Okay, I've just got the wheel out of the notch. I'll just lay that frame there, bring that back a bit. I'll start taking it out. So that's the way it comes out. The motor sits down there. And that's the other side. You'll notice there's two wheels facing outward and the other one faces in. They go in your window track, and the other one goes in that other bar underneath the window. One thing I noticed, oh, this is an electric one. I think I understand now. This is an electric one. The manual fixing points are there, and that's straight. But the electric fixing points are there and there. So that's down the bottom there. I see that that's not straight, and that's not straight either. So your fixing points are in line with the top of the spring there, and just there. That could have something to do with the weakness, because it's just thin metal. It's not straight. Here you could put some fixing points through that line there, extra fixing into say there. But here it's just floating on this thin metal. You've got a big electric motor on the end of that, and it's going to move and wear through the metal.